So what's up, YouTube? Pullby, I am Joseph. Before we get started, okay, if you ever wondered how you could start making money online, especially your digital product, your drop shipping products, e-commerce brand, your music, whatever it is that you're selling, most especially my e-com people and my digital product people, especially e-commerce, and you do not know how you can do that without ads, this is a perfect video for you. Because right here, you know, right my twin, I'm about to show you in a second, if it's to £400,000 in a single year from just emails. Yeah, this is just email marketing. And this we're getting from a free organic method. Now, this sounds crazy to you because a lot of you have been dog poop white dove in the brain, thinking that it's only possible to do this with ads. I'm here to tell you that ads are a new thing, guys. It is new for businesses to be spending multiple thousands of dollars to just test a product. It was going well. A lot of people use it in the free ways back in the day. I'm about to show you how you can actually do that. Now, what made me stumble upon this method? Well, I was broke and I did not have money to spend on ads because I saw all these kids from freaking trust funds talking about how they spend $2,000 on ads. And back in the day, that was crazy money to me. Like $2,000 to spend that on freaking ads. It's like, wow, but I wasn't going to be that guy. So we found the method on how we could actually do that. And apparently it wasn't that much of a hard thing because our mentor, Hiku, is in the UK. Louis Cook, respect to you, sir, was Keisha, Louis Cook, and Jay Perry. You know, these guys are crazy branding geniuses. They literally showed us how we could actually start making money with dropshipping. Totally free, no ads whatsoever. I mean, around with that since 2018. And ever since we started, we're in school. We're never really the kids to really think that schools was going to, you know, help us. And by the way, you wanted to go on talking about that. This is my twin brother over here. Yeah, he also doesn't care also of any of you. And what do we actually mean by we do not care? We do not care about you, right? I'm someone who doesn't care. I do not sell a course, nor do I care about you. What does that mean? I do not care about you in the sense that I'm not one of these people who are going to come on here and pretend like I care about you or pretend like I care about you, then sell a course to you. Nah, this is going to be completely free. We're going to give you good advice that you can take on with your business. And what I'm asking for in exchange is drop a like and subscription or a comment section. In the comment section, tell us what you think about the video. I would like us to improve. And yeah, what do you think about us? Two genuine, good looking, handsome black guys. Let's go. So yeah, this is basically how we are able to do £400,000 in a single year throughout the year of 2023, I believe. Yeah. And how you can do that too as well. Now, but guys, believe me, the moment you realize that the method that you've been going around is so wrong, you will start to see success. Because why is that everybody's preaching the same damn thing? Everybody's telling you to launch TikTok ads. I believe you've launched TikTok ads. It's so crazy to me how people do all these challenges on YouTube on how they launch the store and then they'll be in negative 800. It's almost like a gamble, bro. You're literally gambling to see what product wins. All right. And I like to approach business in a more calculative risk way. You know, take on risk, but do it in a calculative way. You know, be calculating all your decisions, all your moves that you're trying to make. Because, guys, let me tell you something. People have gone broke doing dropshipping, doing crypto more than it is for freaking gambling sites or, in a freaking casino, because this method is just so insane if you do not really have any money. I'm about to show you how you can launch your product, launch your store, and already have people willing to buy from before you even open the Shopify store. That is what you need, guys. You don't need another YouTube video. You don't need another freaking course that's going to help you. This is what you need. You need people already waiting to buy from your store, from your digital PDF, whatever, because we have been able to replicate this into multiple businesses. We're able to replicate this into a Shopify store, into a real e-commerce brand, a real e-commerce brand. We're able to replicate this on digital products, PDFs, and also physical businesses. A solar company that we launched, also a finance forex business that we did. And so yeah, I'm going to show you how you can do this. And the first thing is this: it's a perfect launch. That's what you need. A perfect launch. Apparently, who'd have thought that every single business, every single musician, every single movie director or producer or theater, they do this, but you don't. And who'd have thought why you aren't making any money, right? Even the worst of movies in box office, people still go watch it, right? Because there was anticipation. They marketed it right, you know? And the moment you realize that, a lot of people, you guys launch your products, right? And then start marketing. How about you don't launch the product, start marketing, have the people who are ready to buy the weights, keep them informed, give them a date, and then instead of you having 2-3 customers per day, you're going to have 300 customers on your first day of launch. How does that sound? That makes more sense. That's what made sense to us. And that's what we've been doing for the past 8 years. And because of this method, I don't need to switch brands. I don't need to switch store. I don't need to open a new store. I don't need to do all this weird stuff, this gimmicky stuff that these guys do these days. Because we started Wallham, but we're young, but we started making our barely teens who dropship, we're making money online. And I'm just now be YouTube because it's one of the things that me and my brother, we like. But I just told you how many businesses we have, how many businesses we've launched. Some of them are closed. But I like to put my hands in so many things at the same time. And this just felt like the right move to make. And also, I want to be the guy who's going to direct maybe 1 in 50 what would like to if I actually own a personal brand. Now, that's too much. You guys don't care about that. Now, The perfect launch. What are the key recipes for a perfect launch for your dropshipping store, for your e-commerce brand, and as well for your digital store, whatever it is that you want to sell online? Anticipation is the first thing, and I already touched it down. I'm still going to go back to because that is very, very important. Free promoters. Find people who can promote your business for free. I'm about to show you how you can do this without spending any money, by the way. You're not going to pay me enough. I'm going to look for them for you. I'll show you how I got mine and you can get yours. And it's infinite. It's an infinite amount of people. Massive offers. All right. Free incentives, relationship building, and constant positive reinforcement. This is all that you need, guys. It's all that you need. And I'm going to touch on every single one of them. As you can see, all these efforts, you're going to discover them in different forms, all right, in your business. It might not be a part of this energy drink. Oh, shit. Part of this energy drink, this is not always meant to be here. I think it's meant to be the massive offer of the affiliates. Yeah, I think it's affiliate. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but let's go on. So you have your free promotion. How can you get free promotions? It's as simple as this. You ask. You know how many people are willing to support you unless you ask, right? That's what we did. On our store, we had I think it was a giveaway. So we had so many people apply for a giveaway. How did we get those? We took people to first repost. It was as simple as that. Well, where people do it is that some people stand like $1, $1, do PayPal or Cash App to people who want to compete in the giveaway or who are going to repost. So you can message regular people with like 5,000 followers, 8,000 followers, and just tell them, oh, we want you to be the personal or bad brand ambassador for. But before you go around reaching out, make sure that your brand is properly done on Instagram and on Twitter, and as well as which other platform. I think those are the two ones that you should really focus on, Instagram and Twitter, where you can also private message people. So while you private message them, they feel good that, a brand that has like 10,000 followers. By the way, just buy the followers, by the way, or you could buy an account that already has those amounts of followers, which is a very good route to go. So as I was saying, they feel good that you're about to, you're about to make them a brand ambassador. And that's something they could brag about their friends. And, they will be more than happy to promote your brand. Trust me, we did this every single day. I think the first day I was doing this, we had about 100 people who reposted our posts. And we had about 1,000 likes. So not only are you going to get more people opting for your emails to get notified when you launch, you can also get people, liking your pictures, giving your posts more again. That's reaching more people outside of the people, in your followership on Instagram or Twitter. And it also makes your follower count decrease. That is very important. So just by that, you've gotten free reach, free promo, and all you send at the end. It sounds crazy that this is actually going to work, but it does work. And when I heard that, when I first implemented, I was hesitant, but it actually does work. Affiliates. Now, think of this. The biggest brands in the world have affiliates. Amazon does, a lot of people who know how to market products way better than you or have bigger, have a bigger understanding on marketing or a bigger followership on, than you on social media platforms. These guys should have a share of your company, right? And when I say your company, they don't have to be working in your business, right? They don't have to be doing any of that thing. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the product, you can give them a percentage of every single product that they sell. So if they can get you, this is money you wouldn't have, that's how I tend to look at this. This is money I wouldn't have made anyways, but the fact that these guys are helping me promote, I might as well get them a cut, right? They might as well not do it for me, right? Well, if I could give them 15%, 20%, sometimes 5%, on my profit pay on the price, because I'll show you some of my pricing. My profit pricing is crazy. So I have product for $500. And when I tell you 500 people bought from a 500 product, that should tell you something. If 10% of those people buy from, that's 50, all right? Should buy a $500 product. What does that say? What does that say? That's $5,000. Simple and easy. So that is what you guys should be going for. And there's so many ways you can get affiliates for your dropshipping store. It's pretty easy. You can give them a sign-up form, give them all of that. We had about 300 affiliates for our store. We still have about 300 affiliates for our store. It's the best way to get promotion money. So you can give this to regular people too. And you can also give this to people who are, big influencers or theme pages, and they just put it in your bio or they push for you. So at a point, we had our influencers. It was almost like we were running like Ponzi's. It wasn't because we were paying everybody, but we told them like, oh, this month, this person has reached $1,000 for the month to be paid to them. And we tell them, oh, this person has reached $200. You can reach out. And they just start spamming, messaging their audiences, giving them deals even from their own percentage. And they were making good money from it. So it was pretty good. Massive offer. Need a good offer. What is in for then? What is in for the people who are going to sign up to be notified when you start your launch for your dropshipping store or digital product? Do they know what they're going to get? Are they getting anything meaningful? Is it going to, help them save money? Is it going to help them save time? Is it going to make the product come a lot faster? Whatever it is, you come up with that, okay? Typically what we do is we can give them free shipping. We can also give them 1-day delivery, okay? Or 5-day delivery or next day shipping. You guys don't understand the level that we're at. We do next day shipping, guys. We're at Amazon level. And this is basically left off for people in our private community. So we cannot do, I cannot show you how to do this in a YouTube video, basically. So anyways, free incentives, okay? We have free incentives given to people who are signing up for our launch. So they get something at the end of the launch, or there was a promise that they could get something if they partner up with us. You come up with what that is, okay? You come up with that. I don't have to explain that to you. Relationship building. Now, this comes with you constantly posting up social media. This comes with you constantly being recognizable of the emails or the SMS. You guys do know, right, that SMS marketing is so good because not many brands do it. Not many social media platforms do it. The most SMS I think that's promotion, my own SIN network, my own network that's literally telling me to buy more stuff. That's what most I get, or scam calls. Constant positive reinforcement. So relationship building, I forgot to touch on that. So relationship building, this is basically you constantly being the face of your customer or your customer avatar. You already know what a customer avatar is. If you do not know, my God, I do not know how you do not know what a customer avatar is. The customer avatar, I'm sorry about that. The customer avatar is basically what your ideal customer looks like. So you are basically talking to the ideal customer. It doesn't have to be someone. You already know what they like, what their preferences are. You already know what they would like to say, what they like being said to them. So you basically say that. It's as simple as that. So your relationship building skills should be good, constant positive reinforcement. Your constant positive reinforcement, you are basically putting yourself, in a good light with your audience. Basically, you have you have constant positive reinforcement. You basically have your products, your brand being represented in a good light. Now, there are reviews that you can do. There are promotions that you can do to make yourself look good. There are ways you can present your Instagram pages, your Twitter accounts. There are ways that you can present your brand. There are ways that you can always constantly give positive reinforcement. You can also have people do this for you. Okay, you don't have to be the one always doing this. You can have people do this for you. We have the people who are promoting you give the positive reinforcement for you. So we do have a tool that I can hook you guys up with. It does all my goodness of my heart. They can basically help you boost up on Trustpilot. So when people search you up, there's a full good Google document. That's the way you can, there's so many ways, bro, guys. There are ways where we basically, if you search up, I won't give you guys the name of my store, but if you search up the name of my store, it's a freaking load of good reviews. Not just good reviews, but also a Google write-up. When you search for something very popular, there's a Google write-up. We recently bought the Pro Rabbit and it came out on Google. So that really helped us a lot with our sales. Based upon how we had 1 million users, this and that, and it really helped us a lot. So every successful movie/show you ever watch knows this. Every single successful movie and shows that you've ever watched, they know this. They know they need to create anticipation. Right? Since we were kids, we always saw movies. We always saw movie trailers before they came out, and that brought anticipation. And now people even go so in a more crazy way where they'll even create a scene of the movie on the streets, and people are seeing that it's going viral on the internet. That is anticipation. I think The Office did that, or I can't really remember one show that they did pretty recently on TikTok. It's not The Office. The Office is no longer active. I can't remember what show it was, but it was literally that in a box that it was like a makeshift of the actual Office, and they had some of the actors and some other sided actors or something in that same place, and those guys were just acting like it was a normal scene. And it went viral. People were like, what show is this? What show is this? And people in the comments would reply them, and the show started going viral. And the first season was crazy. Squid Game did this too as well. You guys need to understand that you can literally force a product to be a winning product just by marketing it good enough. What is so special about a fidget spinner? It's something that spins. It literally has no sense or meaning, but there was so much hype behind it, and people literally went for it. If you're young, you don't know what a fidget spinner is, I'm sorry for you, but I don't know to explain what a fidget spinner is. You're going to try and understand that yourself. Even the most successful artist on earth knows this. Arguably, Taylor Swift is the most, yeah, right. Taylor Swift, all right. Imagine if Taylor, like I used in the previous example, imagine if Taylor Swift was running a show, or she started the promotion right after she hopped on stage. That would be crazy, right? Oh, God. That would be crazy, right? But apparently that is what you guys are doing. Apparently something in your freaking brains thinks that is the best option to make. Anticipation has always been the better option, and it will forever be. It's just human psychology. This is not even a business hack. It's just human psychology. Now, the nitty-gritties, how to actually go about all of this is up to you guys, to actually do that. But I'm going to leave this one for Iron Brother to take over some of this. And it doesn't really matter what you sell, guys. So Ben is going to take over this. Yes, it's Daniel, and it does work for any kind of product, digital, physical, online, offline, whatever it is that you are selling and you want profits out of. This strategy, the launch process strategy, is what you need to be implementing today to get those results that you've been looking for. Now, we've done this for the past 6-7 years, all the way back in 2018 when we started doing launch processes for e-com. Just a few months ago, we tested this out for digital products, selling of info, knowledge, we did that and we were able to make 13,469. So basically 13,500 shy of 14K for the month of December. And this was the first time that we were implementing this strategy for people who were doing, well, it was not the first time we implemented, but it was the first time we're publicizing what the results for this exact strategy is. Well, and we're doing that today. So let's dive in. And obviously, we're not the only ones who are able to get these results. People in our mentorship program, people who are in our community are able to get consistent sales like this off of their digital products, off of their physical store, off of their businesses. Some people who are coaching, some people who are fitness coaches, some people who are financial coaches, real estate mentors, real estate coaches, people who are selling things online. This is what's missing, because this is a strategy that is foolproof from you hitting your head on the wall. Now, why do I say it's foolproof? Well, you're already going to have a fan base, customer list, a list of interested buyers and potential clients already waiting for you before you even start selling. So it's basically just this is probably called the Super Bowl strategy. Yeah, because I'm that good and I call it the Super Bowl strategy. Why is it the Super Bowl strategy? It's a Super Bowl strategy because if you've noticed, the Super Bowl is always hyped out. Literally from the last Super Bowl that's held, let's say, for example, if you like yesterday, Kendrick performed at the Super Bowl. Now, everyone else is now waiting for the next Super Bowl. Why is that? Because they're also going to be building hype around the fact that this was such a success. What's coming next? But aside from the continuation of the already going success of the Super Bowl is the fact that a musician who's going to perform at the halftime show is going to be performing on a set day. And this is what we do in this space. We are the performers. We are going to go on stage and only then start telling the world that we are performing. See, you see how it sounds? Sounds weird, bro. So, what's the solution? The solution is to actually use the Super Bowl method in the sense that Kendrick was supposed to perform in February, but the whole world already knew in November or December. So you are going to be building hype for your business. But before we go into exact details, I want you to see how possible this is for you and how people who are just like you and I, because there's nothing special in this, it's just implementing the right strategies to be able to get your results. So for example, someone like Rayston, who in the space of 3 months did 50K for his digital products. Now, we also have someone who did 50K for drop shipping, and I'm going to show you as well. So in the month of June, July, and August, he said he made 50,000 off of his digital products, skills, and this is a mind-blowing thing for him. And he says you should keep on pushing and be consistent. You can see the results. In fact, it's 63K. And then he also has Stefan, who has from June for the past 4 days, in just the space of 4 days, was able to clear about 3,000 in cash collected. And he's also got that sweet USDT crypto payment. I do love me some crypto payments because, tax, we don't tell Uncle Sam. Roadmap to a successful launch. And these are the steps. I know I've hyped you up. You've been thinking, who's this gorgeous black melanin king talking to me with his muscular arms and stretch marks on his arms? Who's this guy? Well, I'm about to tell you, the beverages to quench your ever non-ending thirst for money, wealth, success, fame, women, yachts. Just kidding. But what you need to do is build anticipation. So like anything that's ever dropped, every commercial you watch that made you buy, there was anticipation builds. Every Super Bowl commercial is because people are always hoping to see. The fact that you're able to make people want something or hope for something before it's actually there makes it the more valuable when it's now in their presence. There's a reason why long distance relationships are sour while you guys are away. But then it's so sweet by the time you guys get to see each other. It's because you built up anticipation and constantly seeing each other, but not being able to do what you want to do, or you actually want to do those things. So now you have the opportunity to be with the person. You do it. Simple. So you're building anticipation. This was something that we created. Well, we didn't create, but we perfected this strategy after learning it from our mentors, Louis Cook and Jay Parrott. So we learned this strategy way back in 2018 for dropshipping. And
it follows a few different steps. Of course, we were literally broke teenagers and we didn't know what to do and how to execute. What we did was go for the cheapest, the first route of everything. And we only did one of all 7 of these strategies, which was a massive offer. That was all we did. Them just spammed it all night. But I'm going to show you what you should do to not make my 18-year-old mistake. Anticipation, all right? So you're going to build anticipation for your business. You're going to build anticipation for your digital products. You're going to build anticipation for your store. The good thing about this is that it allows you time to be able to figure out exactly what you want to offer first. Because here's that, you don't need to know, if you're doing a digital product, you don't need to know exactly what episodes of a course they're going to be on, what or what PDF font you're going to. You don't need to know any of that. Let's keep on hyping your stuff. Anticipation, build the anticipation while people are waiting for you. Make sure that people are seeing you, because there was a study done by, I don't know if it was Google that did this study, but it was basically the fact that you need 70 hours of content, of people to view 70 hours of content for them to make the most assured, informed decision to be able to buy a product or buy a service. So you need 70 hours of content. How can you glue someone to their phones for only you? It's almost not possible. But with the moment you put it all this, yeah, it's very possible. The anticipation part that you want to build with then is the fact that all these people are going to be seeing you posting on your reels. We're going to see you posting on your stories. Now, you want to make sure you're posting a gajillion posts on your stories. If you're a faceless company, let's say it's a dropshipping store, and you don't have a person behind it, you get a UGC creator. And that UGC creator will be the one to be acting as the face, not the owner, but just an employee who is handling social media. We know businesses like that. So that kind of thing. Then, if you can do that, there's also ways for you to create a faceless story sequence, which we do go in depth on how to do that in coaching calls and all that. But just know, for food for thought, okay? I'm not giving all the sauce, but I'm giving you some right now. If you are a faceless person and you're having a store or a product that you're not selling with yourself, make sure you're using videos or content that are relatable to people. Maybe from other influencers who are the same niche. For example, if you're selling a product that's related to financial freedom or financial success or whatever, you do well to put in some clips and question and answers of someone like Alex Hormozi or someone like Les Brown or someone, just different people that you know are successful and talk about success. So you put those people. I'm rambling now, but you understand the gist of things. Now, while you're building your anticipation, all this are going to help you build for anticipation, and all these are going to help you build relationships. So for the anticipation part, the next thing you need to work on is free promoters. Now, free promoters literally saved our lives back in 2020 during the pandemic. And free promoters are going to be the bread and butter of your budget business, basically. Your budget business is going to be ran on the backs of these free promoters. Why? Because you're going to be getting it for free. And these guys are going to be giving you social proof. Now, as a business, it's going to take a lot more time for you to build social proof with your fan base, with your customer base. What you have to do, or you come closer, what you have to do is make sure that you can get these free promoters to tell their people to tell their people. Now, what does this do? Because the free promoters are basically people who are interested in your product, who are in the niche. Now, they may not be interested in your product, scratch that. They'll be in your niche and likely to be interested in your product. Again, so they'll be in your niche, likely to be interested in your products. If they're in that particular space, there's a high probability that they want what you're selling. So, for example, if you're someone that your store is, maybe it's a store, dropshipping store that prints and hoodies, things related to The Simpsons. If you had a page that's about The Simpsons, or is about American Dad, or is about some of those PG-13 cartoons on Fox, it's always in that niche. The person is most likely going to want to interact with your company. Now, the way you go around with free promoters is you have to give them a certain percentage to be able to tell their friends, to tell their friends, to tell their friends, and then they make money off of those people. Or you could also have these free promoters, you can give them different items for them to tell people about your company. Now, there's a way we work on all the scripts to get as many yeses as possible. We have our set scripts for free promoters. We have the set percentage rates that we give them, the cost value that you should be given in comparison to your profit margin for your free promoters. There's also the affiliates, all right? So you have the affiliates. The reason why you have affiliates and not just the free promoters is because of reach. The free promoters will help you to be able to get the social proof of the person. So if this guy who's just a regular small time guy in Arkansas sees your product and likes it, and then he tells someone who's known him for 25 years, the moment he sees that person who tells him and they've known each other for life, there's a likeliness, a very, very high chance that that person becomes a loyal customer. While that person becomes a loyal customer, he's going to tell someone else that he knows. And then that's how you build off of that, like on these free promoters, even into reviewers, maybe people that it'll become reviewers. Now, the next thing is affiliates. The affiliates are obviously people that have a fan base, they're influencers, they are marketers who are already in your niche, who are related to your niche. And these people are going to be helping you to promote your business. They're going to help you promote your service, product, whatever for the launch. Now, these affiliates are working on either or and a commission base payment every month. And either they're doing both of them, they're doing one of the other. So that's how it works with the affiliates. Now, the affiliates will have 10K followers, 20, 30, 50, 100K followers. You never want to go outside of the scope of 100K for the affiliates because, in fact, 50, 70K and below are usually a very good spot because once they get a lot bigger, the engagement is not as authentic and it's not as real. Because the bigger the accounts are, especially if it's one of these non-facial pages and there's no face and it's just a theme page, those kinds of accounts are usually either they have fake followers or the people there are not really interested in the page itself, or the people are just not even real, or they don't really engage that much and the engagements are fake. So stuff like that happen with the affiliates. Now, your job is to make the affiliates see and shrink in your business. Now, we have some of our affiliates who are doing upwards of 6 figures every single month. The reason why they're able to do that is because they have to understand the vision. They need to understand what you're doing or what you're saying. You're basically telling them that if they put in extra work on promoting your business, they're going to make more money, but you need to make them believe it. How do you make them believe it? Obviously, you have your free promoters. The free promoters you can use the free promoters to get earnings out and show them how much they can work for them. Or you could just outrightly bribe them with a bi-weekly payment or weekly payment that you can send them minus their already set commission structure. Now, we give you, again, all the scripts for this. I do usually send all the scripts to the students as well. So, yeah. But you can always come up with something. If you're creative enough, you can always come up with something. And if you're doing all this thing, even at the mediocre level, remember I told you, we only did the massive offer. Now, I'm going to tell you what's a massive offer. Our massive offer in 2018 was $100. I think it was $100 giveaway or something like that. Nothing crazy. So that was basically what we did. $100 and people, you get it once we launch. That was the incentive. And we only did this and we're spamming it across people who were in our niche in their DMs, basically. So this means that we're able to get a lot of people in. How many people did we get in, you may ask? We got in the space of 2 days, 200 people. That is, for every 24 hours, we got 100 people in. And this was off of just DMs. So this is one of the beautiful things about this method is that it works. And we've tried it on all levels. At dumb level, which we did in 2018, at mediocre level, which we implemented more of 2019, 2020. But that really perfecting the strategies and we can get results like this 26K made off of a digital product, 20K as well. Consider screenshots. This is a customer. I'm gonna say it's a customer. I would say this is a student who uses for his dropshipping store. Now, the first day of him launching, he did over close to $400 in a single day. Now, multiply that by 30 Or in fact, let's multiply 30 by 300 by 30. That's already doing like 9,000 bucks every single month. 10K. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So the reason why we're saying this is because we know that there's a lot of noise out there about what to do, how much to spend on ads. But the truth is that we don't believe that you need to spend 50K, extra 100K, extra 200 and 250 off of just mere ads right online. But no, I don't believe in that. So we're going into the building relationship phase. So for the building relationship, you need to understand that people buy from people. People don't really buy from companies. There's a reason why big companies who are out of touch, they need to get an influencer, free promoters, affiliates. They need to get them to build that relationship. They'll get an influencer. They'll get a celebrity. They get someone who's in tune, in touch with their fan base, who have a very strong fan base. So that's why you want to do the relationship, because people buy from people, and the more people see themselves in you, the more they want to buy from you. People seeing themselves in you doesn't mean you guys need to have the same hobbies or whatever. People could relate to you just because of maybe a struggle, or people could relate to your company just because of where you're located. So you need to make sure that you're doubling down on building meaningful relationships with your audience. How else can you build relationships? Another way, if you're a company, is to make sure you're engaging in posts, community posts, community programs, community polls, different questions, Q&As, FAQs. You're really making it a good experience for your people. So that's how you want to build the experience. Now, you also need free incentives, okay? So I think it was kind of like a mismatch, not a mismatch, a mashup between free incentives and massive offer when we first started this strategy. So the free incentives is basically giving someone a discount. Now I'm going to give you guys some real sauce here. So listen, we did this and it doubled our email marketing, and I'm going to show you the kinds of results we got off of the email marketing side. So free incentives, what were the free incentives? The free incentives we got was 50% discount. Sometimes we upped it to about 70, 80%, 95 sometimes. So why do we do that? We did that because we understand that the perception of reality is more real than reality itself. So why do we say that? Because the people who are going to be opting for those percentages, those ad percentages, will still be getting the base price, but still be getting the percentage at the same time. How do you do that? You take the percentage, you multiply that percentage and increase it. So if you are selling a product for $50, you want to give someone a 50% discount. You make sure you are putting your price at $100, and then you give them the code. Now it's going to be a pop-up that comes out on the screen immediately they jump on your site. Like they drop in your signs, 1, 2, 3, 4. It appears they see save half of your money today. Save half of your money today, get 50% off. Save over half your money today. I get 70% off for today only. Get your link. The bottom will usually say, get your discount code. Then they put their email. When you got the email, you put them in an automated flow of just constant selling education for them, and boom, 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 poof, they become a buy. And they see that they get a huge discount, because sometimes it's not even the price. It's just the fact that they were able to trick the system in a way and get it basic. So yeah. So free incentives, you give people free incentives, you give people free products that you sell. One thing that we did back in 2020 was we gave people free face masks. So sometimes it will be, if none of the free promoters did well, we would send them a bunch of free face masks or a free apparel that relates into the industry as well. So those kinds of things. Free incentives are very, very, very important. It just makes people feel seen and important. So another thing is constant positive reinforcement. You need people to believe that they can get to where you are. You need people, if you're a coach, you're someone who's doing info marketing, you're doing whatever it is, monetizing your knowledge. You need to make sure you are telling people that it is possible for them. because hope is what sells. Forget all this fear-mongering stuff that's all over the internet, but what is not going to end tomorrow? Constant positive reinforcement is what sells. A lot of people who do this fear-mongering thing, their families will not last for a long time. So you have to make sure you're telling people how it is humanly possible for them, and there's nothing special about you. All you did was make it one step closer for them. So you need to make sure that every single solution is one step closer for that. They must believe that all they have to do is buy. Oh yeah. So when you're doing things like that, you're going to start see results like this. In one day, we had 19 orders and it was just 7 a.m. You can see that, right? I'm not fugazing. 5 items order for $610 from online store. This is obviously Shopify. You can see that's drop shipping. Now, forget about the crowd mentality. I told you, forget about the crowd mentality of what to do, whether to burn money into an endless pit hole of fire on ads, whether to do selling or launch. There's no one way of doing things. There's no one way of cooking. There are multiple ways in which you can do it. The different channels, kind of like Q1 Entertainment, there are different channels to get it, the different sources. I'm here on the internet with a different phones, all right? You might be watching it from an iPhone 13, 15, maybe a 12, 11, 10, 7, 6, 16 Pro Max, whatever it is you're watching, the Samsung, it doesn't matter. The truth is, the thing is, there are multiple ways. It's not just one way. All right. So you have to make sure you give yourself that grace to know that there's still more stuff out there. I just don't know it yet. All right. So this is a screenshot of a student who made on his first month. All right. First month ever doing this strategy. And this is someone with the 9 to 5 who had a steady income coming in, but he just needed more time and more, stability in his life, reassurance of the future that he's also going to be able to have a skill to pass our time, basically, when he's already get out of the job that he's in. So he was able to do about 1,200, and he had a few issues that he was having, which you got fixed for him. And afterwards, this is the guy that actually did 50K in the space of 3 months. So every month was doing about 20K or so, 20 something K or so. And this is one of my counter stories, because like it was 20K every month from a debut job. It's beautiful. But this strategy can. Now, Quench Thursdays, this beverages. Now, 50% of the work is going to be on your email optimization. How are you structuring the emails themselves, the flow? Remember, I told you, once you give them that offer, you're going to get them in. I'm going to get them in an automation flow. All right, so that will just send them. So you have to make sure you have all the templates to do that. Obviously, you can create something that's related to your niche. We do have one that we curate for people that are in the mentorship and that book that. Sorry guys, I haven't slept all day. It's a bit rusty. Give me rest, all right? So basically, emails works, all right? So you're going to collect all those emails. Remember, I told you how to get the emails. Got to do all the large ones with the affiliates and the free marketers as well. Make sure you do that. You're going to get the emails. Once you get the emails, you put them in the flow. Also send campaigns in. I'm going to show you some results that we've gotten of students have gotten often just these emails alone. Now, obviously, you have the free promoters, which this works hand in hand with also the opt-ins as well. So you have the opt-ins, you have the free promoters, you have the email, everything is synchronized. Now you have the free incentives, which is going to help people to get over the line as long as part of the affiliates as well, building with you. One of the people that will be signed, the influencers that will come on board, all these people are helping you. And then you have the relationship building, posting your stories, like a budget of 15 to 20 stories every single day, every day. Because the reels gives you eyeballs. The stories gives you attention. It doesn't give you attention in the sense of eyeballs. It gives you attention. It gives attention to your story. Your stories get attention to the story. Whatever story it is that you're passing to these people, whatever message that is, it gives more attention to it. And they also get to see more of you and build a sense of connection and relationship with you. And then what's next? You replicate. You keep on doing this over and over again across all your businesses. Just scale it, as Cardano says, 10x, as controversial as it is. This is the no ad workaholic zone. So if you if you're not ready to work hard, if you're not ready to put in the hours, of course, you're not going to be putting stupid amount of hours with us. But if you're not ready to get loose of old mindsets that ads is the only way that you can do things, well, this video is not for you. All right. So this is from just email marketing alone, $36,772 a week. So you can see here from the dashboard here that it's 36,722 made from just emails. I don't want to talk so much about this. It's email marketing on the always tricks in the book. Make sure you're getting your customers out of the platform. We're getting people out of Instagram. You're getting people out of YouTube, because those accounts aren't yours. Those accounts belongs to Google. Those accounts belongs to Meta, Facebook. All these people on these platforms, they own those accounts that you think you own. And your email list is all you can have forever, basically, when it comes to this online thing. Because every other thing is at the mercy of whatever platform that is. Now, we only work with winners, okay? I remember I've been saying this, only work with people who are ready to kill. We can see deposits have been made, different transactions that we've had. But all that doesn't matter if the people that we do it for are not getting the result. So here's something from Surface as well. I said, I think started fully in April, my birthday month. I haven't worked 8-hour days. In fact, many days it's been only 1 to 2 hours, and he's getting a consistent 20K per month revenue. And he's doing all our strategy, basically. Earning from 2 Warp accounts. Let me see, sending some digital courses, and Stripe. Let me see, doing some services, and then Shopify store, obviously, for the e-com. So you can see that this actually works, and you are waiting for nothing. You need to go. You need to go attack. All right. You need to go. But the truth is, we can't actually help everyone. I can't help you. I can't help you all 200 people. I can't help every single person that comes. I can't even help, even if you have the money. I just do not work. We just do not work with everybody. We do not work with people who are lazy. We do not work with people who are naggers. That sounded raw. Who nag? But we do our best with those who are with us, and we do our absolute best with those who are with us. So if you want to get to know what we do a lot more, if you want to be able to implement these strategies with our experience and even a community of people around you, and work with us one-on-one, hop on a call with us. I mean, not some random guy. I mean, actually me or Joseph will be on that call, or both of us will be on that call talking to you guys and give you all the solution that you need. Without further ado, my mouth is dry. I need some water. I need to sleep. Goodbye. Book the call.